Okay, this is day 12 of contingency contract for Lead Seal. I was working on my Windswept Highland Max Risk Clear, linked up in the top, by the way. But while I was working it out, I remembered that Mountains S3 is actually useful to hit the Sentinels, because if you shift the Sentinels, they don't call their buddies to help them. That's what I remembered. Like, I watched a video like a long time ago about this happening. So when I tried it myself, so I figured I must have been doing something wrong. So I just tried like a whole bunch of different combinations. I probably tried about 6 times and it still didn't work. So I went onto Arc General on our Discord server linked in the description. And I asked, hey, does anyone know what's going on here? Because I'm pretty sure this is supposed to work. And then at this point, I started looking it up. And I found somebody else did it on EN. And it worked for them as well. But it doesn't work for me on EN. And I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. So Milo on our Discord server sends this. It worked for him once, and then it didn't work again the next 2 times. People suggested that my mountain was shifting the Sentinel too far, like the distance traveled was too much or something. So I moved everyone down, and I put mountain down here. I mean, it doesn't look any different to me. I tried this about 3 times, and it didn't work all 3 times. The other thought was that it was a frame rate thing, maybe because they blast so far back so quickly, maybe there's like a missed frame or something. So I used Bluestacks, my emulator, who's also sponsoring this video. I used Bluestacks to lower the frame rate, and then this happened. Huh? So, like he didn't take damage. The first one, it didn't do anything. Mountain hits 4 people. There's like not 4 people there. It just didn't do anything. Nothing happened. And then the second it triggers, so was it a frame rate thing? You know what? Just for the sake of testing, I'm going to turn my frame rate down to like 30 FPS to see if I can find anything. Okay, so we're at 60 FPS currently. I'm gonna turn the FPS down to like 30 and see what happens there. So we're on 30 FPS. Okay, instead of turning down the FPS this time, I'm gonna try to turn up the FPS. So I'm gonna switch this. Usually I run on 60, but I'm gonna crank it up to 120 instead. I'm pretty sure my computer can handle it. I got a pretty strong computer. Okay, so now we're on 120 FPS. Let's see. Okay, I don't know, right? Like, I feel like this is what's supposed to happen. It doesn't make sense. You punch the Sentinel and make him fly. All of a sudden, he doesn't call his friend. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I feel like this is normal. The CN version is bugged. Or like, the people who are making this work is bugged. Okay, the only way we can test whether my game is bugged or not is if you guys try this as well. You can download Arknights on Bluestacks emulator using the link in the description. Thank you, Bluestacks, for sponsoring this video. Once you have it, go ahead and test out Mountain on Windswept Highlands. You can probably go into the training plans and find Windswept Highlands as well. Even if CC is down, you can find a rotational day when Windswept Highlands will be up. Once it's up, give it a shot, give it a test, see what happens. Try lowering or increasing your frame rate as well to see if you can find any sweet spot where it actually does work. And let me know your results in the comments below, or join our Discord server and tell us in Arc General.